Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kemba Walker.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, "I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you."
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. So the New York starting five. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Noel in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Ariza in at the small forward position. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Ariza no luck. Knicks on offense. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Fournier. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you can consider it automatic when Fournier gets some space to shoot from there.
Back to LeBron. Davis with a screen on Randall. Randall against James. The kick out to Westbrook. Shoots over Walker. Knicks with the rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
The first one falls.
You know, it's really been fun watching LeBron evolve his game over the years, and being a fellow Northeastern Ohio guy, I take pride in what he's been able to do. He always seems to find a way to maximize his effectiveness on the floor and adapt to whatever he needs to adapt to be outstanding.
Both free throws good from James. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Now, here's Bradley. Following the miss by Julius Randle. And stolen by Ariza. The kick out to Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Defense all over Westbrook there, but he's crafty, he's slick, and he was focused on that shot.
Walker looking for an opening. Here's Randall. And that one goes long. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Bradley against Fournier. Bradley kicks to Westbrook. Inside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. James, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
It's clear that Davis loves to put on the show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Your Laker girl. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers.
Your Laker girls.
And checking out some numbers for LeBron James.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:39 left here in the opening quarter. Quickly the pass to Robinson. Over in the corner, Reddish. Into the lane.
So active on this end of the floor. Love watching Howard use his wingspan to bother scorers.
6 on the shot clock. Robinson sets a screen for Quickly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
The Knicks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Robinson sets a screen for Quickly. A shot by Reddish, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here to the paint. Plays it up and banks it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson up top. He's guarded by Howard. Reddish kicks to Quickly. There's a screen by Robinson. And there's the pass to Quickly. Over Monk. And that one's good. Quickly's got his second bucket.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Emmanuel quickly, like his name, picking things up quickly, and he's taking pointers, reaching out to all-star Damian Lillard.
Really just giving me advice on, obviously, the point guard position, but what it takes to win in this league, what it takes to help your team win, how to bounce back from good games, bad games, staying even killed throughout the whole season. So it's really cool to get to talk to somebody on that high level.
And you want to learn how to impact winning, and not bad to have a resource like the great Damian Lillard.
And yeah, Knicks assistant coach Johnny Bryant connecting those two, and absolutely Lillard, a future Hall of Famer, unselfish with his knowledge.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And New York, looking at who they've got, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Burks in at the point.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Randall, and Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
To the middle. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from LeBron. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Can't hit from 12. And Randall has got the ball here for New York.
Out of bounds.
Only giving up 2 points this quarter. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. And the Lakers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Noel's checked in for the Knicks. Walker comes in for Alec Burks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBronJames says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on it. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. Outside, Walker. Noel sets a screen for Walker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza.
And Kemba Walker, traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
Now Bradley following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Westbrook, no good. Fournier against Bradley. And Davis sends it back. They get it back. Barrett against Ariza. For 3, Fournier. And Westbrook pulls it down. Lakers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. The Knicks with the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now Barrett. No points in the game yet for him. Good D by Ariza. LA has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Davis. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 5. Fires from 14. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Evan Fournier.
Hey, you know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis, because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger in his time in the league. He typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
And he makes the first.
You know, I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Julius Randle. Reddish comes in for R.J. Barrett. And quickly in for Evan Fournier. And it's tied up with that one. New York shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Walker the pass to Reddish. New York, no good that time either. The Lakers shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Monk finds Davis. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Reddish. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. To the inside. Johnson, and then Johnson with the G.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now, here's Walker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 2 points. That one goes. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Noel against Davis. Shot clock at 6. From 13, it's rebounded by New York.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
From deep, Walker. That shot off the mark. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
14.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, where you're trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside.
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. You know, there's been a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guys. If he gets single coverage, he goes score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey, folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west.
You take a look at the Lakers. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Lakers right now, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley. And it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Walker following the miss by Anthony Davis. Noel dishes to Fournier. Walker against Westbrook, just 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. Walker's shot is off.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And that one's good. James.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for New York. Robinson comes in for Nerlens Noel. And Alec Burks is subbed in for Kemba Walker.
Mitchell Robinson. Alec Burks.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Back to Burks. 6 to shoot. Pass to Barrett. Over Ariza. Barrett, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Down low. And finished off by Davis.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Passes it to Fournier. Randall a screen on Bradley. Step back shot. New York, no good that time either.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Got a piece of it. Burks with the steal. Right side Fournier. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Barrett. Randall a screen on Ariza. Barrett. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. James sets the screen for Brent. Driving in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good from Bradley. Some changes for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Anthony Davis. And Carmelo Anthony has subbed in for Trevor Ariza. And so Bradley nails both of them. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Burks finds Randall. Over James. Randall no good.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Anthony's shot is off. Knicks trail by 6. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in 24.
2 minutes remaining.
The drive by James. Robinson with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Lakers. Malik Monk comes in for Bradley. And then for New York, Taj Gibson's checked in for Randall. Reddish comes in for Barrett. And quickly in for Evan Fournier. Puts it up off the inbound, and Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. For New York, they've gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. There's the pass to Robinson. Quickly with a wide open look, and the Knicks miss again. And it's the Lakers ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Anthony kicks to Monk. Westbrook a screen on Burks. And Gibson sends it back.
A good defender who uses his body well. Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
Here's Horton Tucker. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. The shot by Monk is no good. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. They're scoreless since the first half. His first shot coming late. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds in the game. He kicks to Monk. Here's the 3. Kept alive. And Howard with the stuff.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Knicks. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls. And your Laker girls.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. And then for New York, Noel's checked in for Gibson. And it's Kemba Walker in for Burks. There's 38 seconds left in the third. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Here's Robinson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's a screen by Robinson. Dives to the hoop. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one.
Monk's shot's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Knicks trail by 13. Outside, Walker. Pass to quickly. The shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
It's the fourth quarter.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And New York looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Noel in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Randall. Shoots from 14, and that one is good.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Davis inside. He's covered by Noel. And it's Davis missing. Knicks trail by 11. New York moving it around. Walker in the post, working on James. Noel sets a screen for Fournier. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And growing up just outside of Paris, Evan Fournier got hooked on the NBA back in 2002, watching that classic Kings-Lakers conference final series.
And Greg, we hear that story from other international players as well. I mean, guys like Evan who grew up in Europe watching NBA basketball. You got to give Adam Silver, and even before him, David Stern, the prior commissioner, a lot of credit for growing the league internationally.
And he knocks down the first one.
And in a relatively short time, Fournier has really increased his role in the league. I mean, he's a player you have to guard and keep an eye on at all times.
The Knicks making a switch here. Burks is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Lakers leading by 9. Outside Westbrook. Passes to Davis. Knicks with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
The pass to Burks. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Barrett. That one's not going to go. Good D by Ariza. Pass to LeBron. Davis against Noel. Davis down low, and it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now, here's Burks. And slam dunk by Noel.
You know, Noel positions himself perfectly on these screens and capitalizes off these sets with a tenacity that is admirable.
Here's Westbrook, and here's James outside. It's rebounded by New York. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. Up top, Burks. He's covered by Westbrook. Burks kicks to Fournier. Randall a screen on Bradley. Here's Fournier. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Fournier against James. Davis. And the rejection by Noel.
And Noel just staking his territory with his massive reach. That wingspan makes him an intimidating presence who covers a lot of ground quickly.
Randall no good. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And the rejection by Noel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Passes it to LeBron.
Good defensive footwork there. Randall affecting that shot.
LeBron shot is off. Burks the pass to Noel. Burks kicks to Noel. Here's Randall. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Lakers leading by 7. Westbrook passes to James. They set the pick. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Noel sets a screen for Randall. Off target with his 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And here's Bradley. It's Davis on the wing. Over Barrett. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Burks kicks to Fournier. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Outside Bradley. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. You know, did what we supposed to do. We came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.